A timeline of self-disclosure, the oversharing shift. The practice of self-disclosure has undergone a remarkable transformation in the digital age. Discretion used to be highly valued. Privacy was respected, and personal details were shared sparingly, and only in trusted circles. However, social media's conditioning has made us more open and willing to share these once coveted pieces of information with complete strangers. How did they get us to willingly offer up this information? The profile. The profile became a staple feature, nudging users to fill in various fields, such as name, age, and location. This digital profile creation was the first step towards normalizing the public display of personal information. The digital profile was the beginning of self-disclosure being made cool. They made it cool for you to give your information away for free. The lure of personalization. As platforms evolved, they introduced more features that encouraged users to share their interests and preferences. They sold this to the user as a way to connect with like-minded individuals and receive personalized content. In reality, the platforms are categorizing users into buckets of what to show them to sell their attention for the most dollars from advertisers. A step further, as social media platforms expanded their features, users were prompted to share even more personal details. They are now asked to disclose their political views and relationship status, blurring the line between public and private life. These once private details became accessible to anyone who viewed a user's profile, transforming personal beliefs and affiliations into commodities for public consumption. Real-time updates. Status updates and check-ins invited users to share their current activities and locations. Not only could you now be in someone's bedroom with them, but you could know when they were at the yoga studio or sitting at their favorite coffee shop. This feature capitalized on the human tendency to share experiences and facilitated a new level of immediacy in personal disclosure, priming users for the impulsive. Instagram. It is called Insta because it is instant. Overexposure. As sharing became more habitual, the boundaries of oversharing expanded. Intimate details, once reserved for personal diaries or close family discussions, started to make their way onto public feeds, including financial achievements or struggles, health concerns, and deeply personal reflections, all rewarded with more attention. The story. Snapchat's introduction of stories, later adopted by other platforms, pushed for even more ephemeral sharing, where content was designed to be fleeting, yet the urge to share was constant and reinforced. Live Life Loud. The introduction of live streaming brought real-time sharing to a new level. Users began broadcasting their activities, thoughts, and surroundings, further eroding the line between private and public spheres. Trolls. The reaction to oversharing. We're now seeing a counter-movement begin. At first, oversharing was championed and supported and celebrated by your friends and loved ones online. It was understood that your homepage was your home online. Thus, people who liked you came to it. In the last few years, oversharing has taken a different turn. This time not by the users, but by the followers. When followers turn into bad apples online, we call them trolls. Trolls began oversharing, meaning the haters began oversharing their opinions on others' pages. After reviewing this transformation of self-disclosure, it becomes clear that our privacy and personal boundaries have become reshaped. Initially guided by the allure of making connections and receiving personalized content, we have gradually normalized our personal lives. Platforms have ingeniously harnessed our desire to connect and be seen. Aspects of our lives have become opportunities for engagement, surveillance, and profit. Exercise instructions. To counteract the trend of oversharing, it is important to reassess our relationship with social media and develop a more balanced approach to transparency. To do so, 1. Evaluate your sharing habits. Reflect on the personal details you share online and ask yourself whether it is necessary or beneficial to disclose them. 2. Establish boundaries. Set limits on the type of information you share and with whom you share it. 3. Educate yourself. Learn about privacy settings and best practices for protecting your personal information online. 4. Practice discretion. Think twice before sharing sensitive information and consider the potential consequences of making such details public. By adopting a more mindful approach to social media, we not only reduce fragmentation of ourselves, but also strike a balance between transparency and privacy, ensuring we maintain control over our personal information and protect ourselves from potential risks. Lesson complete. Continue to the next lesson.